Could. They were jitters. We're about 2 minutes away from tip-off here, 48er fans. Final game of the AAU career for these 9 fine young women here representing Team 1848, the Natisha Heidemann Sisterhood, all year long. In the third place game here against this unit from Rhode Island. Second group from Rhode Island I've seen this week, and hopefully this unit here isn't as on fire as Deer Tick was opening for the Drive-By Truckers on Friday night at Fitzgerald's. All right, we're ready to rock and roll here from McCormick Place, the largest convention center in North America, as the 48ers will close out the 6-game slate on the weekend with this third place matchup against the RIBC. Thankfully, Clara Hoffman feeling much better today, available for the 48ers in this game. And that is a relief, as we saw yesterday. Things can get disjointed at times without Clara. Yeah, stabilizing factor for this team. And they're much better with her in the fold. It will be Hoffman, Blackman, Webster, Kroll, and Bolchin on the floor to begin this final game of their AAU career. Blackman's gonna jump center. This RIBC squad has some height. So Naya up against number 11 on the opening tip. Find Zero. Zero's going to shoot the three from the right corner, and that's an air ball into the hands of Jade Kroll. Jadlin sprinting across midcourt. Find Destiny into the hands of Clara Hoffman, now left side back to Jadlin. Destiny with the ball fake, get it to Naya straight away. Kroll now feed it down low. Webster fouled by number 0. Body language communicating clearly that she was not a fan of that whistle. I'm here to tell you, 48er fans, that was the right call. You like to see it early. First free throw falls for Webster. 48ers with a 1-0 lead. Second free throw airborne, rattles out, rebound, Clara Hoffman. Hoffman up and under, kick it to Janie, into the hands of Webster. Three ball for Des off back iron. Rebound, 12 will clear it to number 35. Number 35 charging down the lane. Nice floater there for 35, and it's a 2-1 lead for Rhode Island. Back to Destiny, find Janie. Janie, ball fake. She'll kick it to Jade. Back to Sarah. Sarah put it on the deck, back to Kroll. Kroll find Clara. Clara, top of the key, on the attack, up with the right hand, bumped. No call that time. 35 out to the right wing, 12 leaning into it. That won't fall. Blackman, strong defensive board there for Anaya Blackman. Skip it all the way across Clara Hoffman. Hoffman to Webster in the corner, down low Bolchin. Bolchin has it poked away from behind by number 0. Fellow number 0, I should add. Clara, a little hesitation move, middle of the lane, pull up, won't go. Got her rebound back into the hands of Sarah Jane. Janie upended. Blackman runs it down. 48ers with an opportunity to reset. 14:46 to go in half number 1. They trail it 2-1. Blackman said Bolchin. Sarah calling out the play. Get it to Kroll. Jade to Clara. Clara to this left side and Sarah Jane. Janie, jab step. Destiny spinning in the lane, elevation shot there. Good look by Destiny Webster. That one won't fall. 48ers still trail this one 2-1. Number 12, guarded closely by Webster. That one dislodged out of bounds off the 48ers. Harry expressing a desire for his players, a little more awareness of that loose ball there. That one bullied into the lane was number 10. 11 now leave it poked out of bounds. Good hustle by Jade. She's not going to save it for the 48ers. Right to 12. Good recovery by Webster. 12 leaning into her. Up with the right hand, gets it to fall. It's a 4-1 deficit for Team 1848. Sarah, pound the drum. Get it to Jade. Back to Bolchin. Lob it into the corner. 3 ball for Jade Kroll in the tie. That won't go. Webster high pointing that one up on the pogo stick, and she is yanked down from behind by number 11. 11 bemused by the call. Get that into Hoffman. Clara has it ripped away by 35. In transition, stepping through to her right in a finish. Good nifty move there. Misdirection for number 35, and it's a 6-1 deficit for the 48ers. Jade trying to get that right edge, and she is hammered on that right block by number 10. Kroll good, and it's a 4-point deficit for the 48ers. We've played almost 3 minutes of this first half. Second free throw won't go, run down by 11. Outlet pass there all the way to number 0. 0 on the other end, up at the right hand, angles it in. Good finish through contact by number 0 for the RIBC. Jade, find Destiny. Destiny, put it on the hands of Clara Hoffman, cutting to the basket. Bank it home for Clara. And that's just a taste of what the 48ers were missing without Clara yesterday. Hard to quantify. And that foul's going to go against Hoffman. Kick that one in, number 12. Lob it inside, taken away. Amira Taylor. Bounce it out to Bolchin. Janey will initiate across midcourt. Leave it for Webster, and that one deflected and off of Destiny's shin, it looked like. 8-4 deficit for the 48ers. 12:32 left in this first half. Fine 35 back into the hands of 10. 12 on the far sideline across midcourt, and Webster nearly had a steal there. 10 spinning into traffic, kick it back to 35. 35 ball fake. She'll attack right side. Another step to 35. Taylor pushback block, and they're going to call, I guess, foul with the body there. Webster now, top of the key, spinning her way on that right side. Taylor ball fake attack, and that one's peeled away on the dribble drive into the hands of 35. 35 down the lane, up at the right. That was wild and into the hands of Clara Hoffman. Sarah Jane across midcourt on the attack. Kick it to Destiny. 3-ball, Webster, cash it! Destiny Webster from the left side knocks it down, cuts the deficit to 2. Lob it out 35. She'll tip it back to 0. Now 11 on the attack. Right wing 10 ball fake. She attacks the interior of the defense. That one knocked free. Sarah's going to track it down. Bolchin breaking to her left, cut off. Across to Hoffman. Hoffman picking her way into the lane. Up at the right hand. And they're going to call it travel there. Sorry, Mom, I can't do anything about the clarity here. It's whatever kind of connection I've got. Ball fake 35, contending with Sarah Bolchin. Pick up the dribble, get it out here, 14. Back, top of the key, inside 11. 11 trying to go to work in the post, out to that right wing. Good work inside on the double team. 14 up and under. Great job staying home. Amira Taylor got the block there. Offensive player with a double okie doke. Taylor stayed home, but into the hands of the RIBC player right under the basket on that left side. 3-ball for Webster. Won't fall. Number 0 turn and go for the Rhode Island squad. And behind the back, she lost the handle. Destiny sprinting out in front of everyone, and at the right block, hammered there and out of bounds. Yeah, it's either a foul or, I mean, it's RIBC ball. That's what RIBC is saying. I mean, it's the former, clearly. And the reason it's not the latter is because the official knows that. Out to Henry, swing it to Destiny. Destiny feed it inside Taylor. Taylor on that right block. She's hammered in the corner. Deficit 7-11 for Team 1848 here in the final game of their AAU careers. Right down, Webster scooping the bucket. Good recognition from the inbounder, Sarah Bolchin. It's a 2-point game. Get it out to 0. 0 guarded by fellow 0. Into the hands of number 12. 12 trying to sidestep Tal Hill and Destiny Webster to the baseline. Right straight in front of the bucket. Janie gonna dig it out. And foul on the ground. Called against Henry, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand that call. It's 11-9. 48ers battling back here in half number 1. We're still in the first half of the first frame, so 9:51 remaining. Plenty of basketball yet to be played here from McCormick Place. (16U) 1848 Sisterhood playing at 1:30 today. Any of you who are enjoying watching those bonus stream games from the 16U, sorry I'm not going to be able to get that one today. Someone's got designs on getting back to Lincoln High School for Summer League, but I don't know if it's realistic. Kick it to 0 in the corner. Back to 11. 11 try the right side, stop and go. That looked like a travel. Back to 0. She'll launch the long ball and knock it down from the left perimeter. Deficit now is back to 5 for Team 1848. Janie will control near midcourt. Offense set up. Sarah working to her right. Now the corner down the right side, and that's a good help defensive play by number 14. Gets the block on Bolchin after she blew past the defender on the perimeter. Inside feed 11-11, backing down Henry with the defense from the blind side. She's going to cause a tie up here. 48ers will get it back on the directional. (9:12) left in this first half. It's 5-point deficit for the 48ers. Henry to Bolchin. Sarah back to Destiny. Kick it to Allie. Sarah on the cut through, nothing doing there. Find Tal, left corner, baseline take into the right corner. Fire it back to Destiny Webster. We'll shake and bake from Des. Get it to McKenna. Now Tal double team comes. She's tied up. And that directional is going to go to the RIBC. Now I'm thrown straight away by Rhode Island. Janie on the trigger. Kick it to Destiny. Destiny. Fake that handoff. Now she'll shovel it to Sarah Bolchin, and she's upended on the dribble drive, looking for the whistle. Tal hanging on for dear life as the pressure comes. Sarah on the inbound trigger. Get it to Blackman in the left corner. Nia will hand off, fake the handoff, take it on that right baseline, too strong. Runke with the offensive board. Kick it back straight away. Jade Kroll buried. Jadelyn from straight away, and the 48ers have cut it to a 2-point deficit. 8:13 to go in the first half. Fired up that far sideline. Number 10 cut off and double team now. Sail it across. 14's going to launch the 3 ball and knock it down. Good looking stroke there on that open shot from the right side, and it's back to a 5-point deficit. Blackman now. Pop it across to Kroll. Kroll fire it back to Bolchin. Bolchin to Runke. Runke find Jade Kroll down in that left block. Jade going to work. Find Blackman right corner. 3-ball for Nia. Nothing but net for Nia Blackman. And the 48ers again have clawed to within 2. Three-quarter court pressure being applied right now by Team 1848 into the back 14. Ball fake. She'll try to split the defender, and they're going to call a reach and foul against Jade Kroll. .7:44 left in the first half. 14 working left. That one is going to be a travel against number 14 as she got tangled up and took a step. Into Sarah Jane. Across the timeline goes Bolchin. Back on the pass from Blackman. Inside feed Nia Blackman, right block. Recovery there defensively for the RIBC. Sarah Jane near midcourt. Fellow zero coming out to defend her closely. Back across to Blackman. Blackman down to Jade. Too far inside on the pass attempt into the hands of the RIBC. Sarah Jane leaning in with zero. Good pushback from Janie into the hands of Anaya at midcourt. Lost the handle, and then she was fouled by 32 as she regained control. Back to Sarah Jane. Fire that one down to Nia. Double team comes on her. Foul called against Rhode Island. 17-15. 48ers trail it with 6:48 remaining. Half number 1. Janie got to get it in. That's 5-second call. Inbound set slow to develop there. Sarah frustrated, clearly. Pop that one up on the far sideline. Zero will control. That one knocked loose. Zero got it back. Lob it up 32. 32 left side. Inside lob. Great defense. Blackman 11 comes away with it. 35 little shake and bake, bullying her way to that right block. Little fader off the contact of the defender. And that left baseline now 11. Out to the left side in the hands of 0-0. Getting a screen right around that. Nice feed down low. 11 bobbled it briefly, allowing the defense to regroup, and then the travel called against number 11. Harry commending McKenna, I think, for being straight up and down defensively there. Sarah Jane finds Jade Kroll. Clara Hoffman, Runke now. Straight top of the key. Nice patience for Clara Hoffman. Little instance where she showed the defender the ball and waited for her to sail past and then laid it in all leisurely like. Back into the hands of number 12. We're tied at 17. 5:52 remaining. 35 bullying her way around that defender. Kick it to the corner. 11 for 3. That one's an air ball. Too strong. 32 gonna reel it in off the long miss in that left pocket. She's trying to challenge the double team at that left block, and she's gonna draw the whistle. On the ground, I guess that's better. .537 left. Oh, straight down to number 10. She's going to complete it and 1 through that late contact. So deficit is 2 for the 48ers, and number 10 with an opportunity to extend that to 3. That went up and good, and it is 20-17 in favor of Rhode Island. Across to Sarah. Sarah, lob it over to Nia Blackman. Blackman, ball fake, sidesteps that left defender, and now she's going to be collared there and tied up. Timeout from the 48ers bench. 48ers trail at 2017, 5:26 maybe remaining in this first half. Sorry, 5:23. Inbound play for the 48ers. Get it to Blackman. Blackman left corner. She'll take the defender left to the baseline, spinning to the bucket. Nia Blackman able to draw the whistle. Clear slap on that right hand as she went into that post move right in front of the bucket. That RIBC should stand for really irate because of calls, because every single one that has gone against this unit has been demonstrably protested. Second free throw rattles out for Blackman. It's still a 3-point deficit. 35 in the open court. Double team comes. She will change course there, and we got an over and back on 35 as that double team came with Kroll and Bolchin clamping down on her. Janey across midcourt. Kroll right side. Fake that pass into the interior, back out to Bolchin. Swing it to Webster. Destiny, back to Jade Kroll. Ball fake Jadelyn. Find Amira. Left corner now, Destiny Webster, back to Bolchin. Bolchin, across to Jadelyn. Into the right corner, Taylor. Taylor, one dribble, back to Janey. Sarah, crossing, spinning away from the pressure to the bucket now and trying to shovel it into the hands of the cutting Destiny Webster, but she was fouled. Lob that into Jade, top of the key. She'll kick it back to Janey. Janey shows that shot. Taylor straight away. Over to Kroll. Kroll, head and shoulder fake baseline drive, spinning away from 35's pressure. Back out to Sarah Jane. Janey to Webster, 4:20 left in the half. Long three, Destiny Webster off left rebound. Taken by 0. Outlet pass 11. 11 to the bucket and through the contact and one. Webster trying to race back there defensively. Unable to get there in time, and she's dinged for the foul. 22-17, 4:05 to go in the half. Second free throw falls. It's 23-17. Kick it to Jadelyn. 3-ball Kroll. Too strong. No idea what that was. Find Sarah. Sarah near midcourt. 2-3 zone here for the RIBC. And great little floater on that left baseline. Destiny Webster from about 6 feet. High degree of difficulty for Des, and a baseline violation against the RIBC. Lob that one into Taylor. Taylor attacking right side elevation. Beautiful kiss off the glass high on that square for Amira Taylor. And it's back to a 2-point deficit for the 48ers with 3.5 to go in the half. On this right side, inside Jade Kroll diagnosed that one. 48ers looking to go fast on the fast break here. Well, that's redundant, my bad. Back to Janey. Janey faked the shot down the lane for Sarah Jane, and she's hammered on that right block. On the floor, he says. Into Webster. Fake. Nope. Give the ball to Janie. Back out to Jade. Jade. Ball fake down that right side. Up at the right hand. That won't go. Taylor. Beautiful rebound. Put back attempt with the left. Too strong. In the hands of 35. 3:03 to go in half number one. 35, pick it up there. Needs help. Bounce it out here to 12. 12 guarded closely by Tal. 12 gets the right corner. Little off balance shot attempt there. Sarah save it on that right baseline. Here comes Destiny at midcourt with Natalia in front of her. She'll feed it down. Taylor found a seam in that right block and squeezed by two defenders there. 35 going to launch the three ball and bury it straight away. That's a tough swing for the 48ers. Back to a 5-point deficit. Natalia, ball fake, back to Sarah Jane. Swing it to Jade. Jade inside, deflected out. Sarah Jane will control it. Get that one to Taylor. Taylor attacking again. Right side scoop, got all the way there. Left it short, into the hands of 35. 35 sprinting across midcourt. She is cut off now by Amira Taylor. Tight defense there, down low to 11. 11 swooping. That is a clean blocked shot by Destiny Webster there in that right block, and a ridiculous call. Well, you know what Dr. Naismith said right after he invented basketball? That's what's going through all your heads right now on that front end miss by number 11. Second free throw won't go. The rules of science are immutable. Get it out in the hands of Destiny Webster. Webster across midcourt. 48ers down 5. Back to Jade Kroll. Jade working right. Cut off. Needs help. Kick it to Taylor. Amira from the left wing. Again on the attack. Little baby hook. Amira Taylor goes 1-on-3 and knocks it down from right in front of the hoop. And it's a 23-26 disadvantage for Team 1848. Lobbed that one up right side. 11 got behind the defense. Taylor with the recovery block there. Great defensive play for Golda Meyers. Amira Taylor fire it to that right wing. Sarah Jane curling into the lane. Corner three. Jade Kroll cash it there for the Kiwani Storm. Standout Jade Kroll. We're tied at 26 apiece with 70 seconds to go here in half number one.
He's on his way, that's all I know. I'm assuming he has his car. All they know is...
Get that into 35. 48ers have tied it here in the closing minutes of half number one. 35 spinning away from multiple defenders. Step through Taylor. Push back there. 35 on the baseline as she lunged to save that one. That was a great hustle play by 35, but she was out of bounds. 48ers can take a lead. Get it to Natalia. Shake and bake there, right side. Kick it back to Jade. Jade put it on the deck. Back to Hill. Hill ball fake. Dribble drive. She'll take the contact and get to the line to shoot two with 44.1 remaining. Front end falls for Hill. It's 27-26. Second free throw rattles out. Rebound fought for into the hands of 14. Get it to 11. 42 seconds to go in the half. 35. Will control across midcourt. Picked up by Jade Kroll. Pound the drum for 35. She'll cross, get left. 31 seconds to go. Looking to isolate 11, it looks like, to that right wing. 32 leaning in. Kick to the left corner. 14 going to launch the three ball. That's off back iron. Rebound on the great box out by Tal Hill. 19 seconds to go in the half. Sarah Jane downhill. Find Destiny Webster. Right corner three ball. Buried. Destiny Webster drops it from that right corner. 48ers with a 3-point lead. 9 seconds to go in the half. Lob that one out here. Jade nearly took it away. 5 seconds to go in the half. Straight up and down the defense for the 48ers. That one tied up with 1.7 seconds to go in the half. Fire that one in 35. Heave it at the buzzer. Almost made it. Good effort there. So that was a 2-pointer somewhere along the way from Destiny, I guess. 48ers lead it by 4. And we got 16 minutes coming up after this halftime intermission. That's good because we're way behind.
Yeah, I know. They're behind you. I don't even know if they're at halftime yet either.
Yeah, we were most of that half. So I thought it was 5, but that was not.
What did these guys do in their other game really close?
They had at least one blowout loss. And yeah, we lost that Australia team. They were off by 3 to yeah, definitely elite post player. All right, 16 minutes left in this whole thing. Good luck to you guys. You too. Second half set to commence. Blackman, Kroll, Bolchin, Webster, and Clara Hoffman for the 48ers to start things out here. And that one nearly taken away on the inbound bounce pass by Destiny. Number 0 will initiate. And that one scoots out of her grasp. She's able to run it down, but flirting with the 10-second call. Destiny Webster with the defensive clamps. And the 48ers will get possession here. That's a nice way to start a half. Sarah Jane, take that shovel pass on the inbound. Cross to Hoffman. Jade Kroll straight away. Destiny Webster now. Back to Janie. She'll fake it and attack. Shovel it back to Clara. Clara head and shoulder fake on the hesitation. Back to Blackman. Blackman jab step. She'll put it on the deck. Down that left side. Up with the left hand. Good take by Nia Blackman. 11 on the other end. And she steps into Hoffman. Official's going to deem Clara not set. 11 will go to the line and shoot 2. Eleven rattles that one home. It's 27-30 in favor of the 48ers. Second free throw is Pierre. 2-point game. 48ers with the ball and the lead. 15-11 to go in half number 2. Corner for Webster, inside feed. Blackman put it on the deck. Has that one knocked away by 11. Her superior length defensively. Pull up in transition off back iron. 11 on the follow. She's trying to wrap it up. Baseline take. Fouled on the ground by Clara Hoffman. Bounce that straight to 10, up and down in the defense. Clara stepped through, rattled home, and one for the RIBC. They've tied it, and we have a free throw forthcoming. Second free throw knocked down. I'm sorry, that was the only free throw, my bad. It's 31-30 in favor of Rhode Island. Get it into Bolchin. Bolchin across midcourt. Find Webster. Webster lob it back to Janie. Kick it across. Destiny spinning away from that steal attempt, trying to thread it inside to that right block, and Taylor knocked out of bounds by the RIBC. Whoa, they're going to say that's off Amira Taylor. Taylor is as confused as I am. Fire that one middle of the court. Up to 35. 35 left side of the arc. Jab step, she'll retreat now. Working to her right. Webster all over her. It's a 1-point lead for Rhode Island. Near midcourt to the corner there. 35 spinning away from the steal attempt. Pull-up jumper won't go. And Taylor able to track it down. Get in the hands of Sarah Bolchin. Bolchin across midcourt. Top of the key. Destiny Webster now left side back to Janie. Janie, swing it to Jade. Kroll to Destiny Webster straight away. She's going to launch the 3 ball there. Off right. Rebound taken by 11. 11, get in the hands of 35. 35 across the timeline. Sarah Jane, unfavorable matchup inside against 11. Kick it to the corner. Good recovery defensively for the 48ers. That one off. Good box out by both Taylor and Bolchin. Janie, outlet pass Jade Kroll just in front of her outstretched hands. And we got a timeout from the 48er bench. They trail it by 1, 13:39 to go here in the final game of the career for this 48er crew. Rhode Island ball, they have a 1-point lead. It was a 4-point 48er lead at the halftime break, but 48ers shut out offensively thus far in half number 2. Issue with the clock not being started there, I think. 35 bounced at the far touchline, 0 for 3. Air ball, that might have been a pass, I guess, if I'm being really generous. Kick it back out here, 12, catch and go, down low, 10. Ball fake there. I think she had the angle initially, but it's of 0 consequences. She's able to put it in with the right hand, down to Janie. Janie on the baseline, get it to Kroll, back to Webster. Destiny, right wing. Little shake and bake. Webster, corner 3. Jade Kroll buried from the right pocket. Jade Kroll will tie it at 33 apiece. Jadelyn intent to go down swinging. There's contact right in front of the RIBC bench. Across the floor, it's going to be Rhode Island ball. .35 working against Webster. Webster nearly dislodged it there. 35 crossing, tacking right, kicking to the corner. Janie able to run it down and elude the defender, get it to the corner. Heat check. Jade Kroll is too strong. Outlet pass now running are the Rhode Island unit. Up with the right hand and drawing the foul there in transition is number 0. Front end won't fall for Rhode Island. Second free throw airborne off back iron. Rebound ripped by Blackman. Blackman ball fake, get it out to Henry. Now Sarah Jane cross midcourt trying to get the corner. She'll peel it into the left pocket. Henry now will work it top of the key. Jade down to Nia Blackman. Blackman putting the defender on the operating table, up with the right hand, and good. Nia Blackman spinning away from the contact and finishing with that right hand. And it's a 35-33 lead for Team 1848. Swinging across to 35. Back to 10, 11:57 to go in the half. Sarah Jane with the double team. 10 at the half court stripe. Inside feed, 12. Trying to step through the double team there. Almost traveled with it. By almost, I mean clearly did. 11:40 to go in the half. Get it to Henry. Henry high post to Blackman. Blackman pull up right there from the left elbow. Splash down for Blackman. It's a 2-point lead for the 48ers. Get it into 35. We have 11:23 remaining in this second half. Inside feed 0. Back into the hands of 35. 35. Feed it down. Number 11. 11 going to work on Jade Kroll. Great defense there by Jadelyn. Staying home was Kroll on that interior D. Lob it out to Henry. Henry fire it on the give and go to Jade Kroll. That one rejected by number 12. Fast break now for RIBC. Run it with the right hand. That one rims out for number 0. Back to Janie. Janie accelerating across midcourt down the lane. Look off fake there for Bolchin as she has bumper card in that right block. Sarah off on that front end free throw. Second free throw rattles home for Bolchin. It's a 3-point lead for the 48ers, 10:51 to go. Get that one across to 0. Kick it back to 12. Find 35 on this near sideline. Lob it up to 12. 12. Fire it to 32. 32 to 0. Pull up 3 there. In rhythm. Falls short. Janie will control to midcourt, 10:35 to go. Fire it to Jade Kroll. Kroll on that left side. She's going to get a screen from Runke. Pick and roll there down to McKenna. McKenna with the left hand. Great job on the roll to the bucket there for Runke. Good dime from Jade Kroll. McKenna is fouled. She'll step to the line. Shoot 2 48ers up 3. Straight butter on the front end for Runke. It's a 4-point lead for the 48ers, 10:26 to go. Second free throw, splash down for McKenna. 48ers lead it 40-35. Lob that across 35. Pop it back to 0. Feed it to 10. Oh, and 10. Probably fouled by Sarah Jane Bolchin there. That one taken away. Outlet pass to Sarah. Sarah trying to beat the double team back to the basket. She'll wisely pull it out. Find Jade Kroll open 3 left side. Jadlyn jacks another one from the left side and knocks it down. It's 43-35, 9:55 to go. Kick it back to 35. Back into the hands of 0. Ball fake. Bounce it inside. That one dislodged back into the hands of 0. Luckily for Rhode Island. 12 to the baseline, cut off there, kick it back out to 0. She's gonna launch the long 3. That won't go. Sarah's gonna let it trickle out of bounds. 48ers ball. 48ers want to run. Jade, cross midcourt, inside feed, Tal spinning. Runke for 3 right side. That one off back iron. Up on the pogo stick went Allie Henry to rip that one from 2 blue jerseys, but unable to maintain her footing as she landed and gets called for the travel. It's an 8-point lead for the 48ers, 9:25 remaining. Kick that one across to number 12 on the lob to that right side. 14 ripping through, and they're going to call a foul against Jade. They're going to give 10 that bucket. She absorbs the contact and 1. (37-43) it will remain. Sarah across to Kroll. Kroll, another 3 ball from that left side, straight cash again. Jade Kroll is unconscious right now. I hope I didn't just say unconscious. I meant unconscious. And we got a timeout, 48ers with a 46-37 lead. We've got 7:15 remaining here at McCormick Place. Kick that one in 35. 9-point lead for the 48ers. 7:13 to go. Back to 35. Inside feed 10. 10. Ball fake spinning away from Henry. Double team comes down to the baseline. 32 step through. And she walked with it as she tried to elude that double team of McKenna Runke and Tal Hill on that right baseline. Sarah, lob that one out to Jade. Jade, left wing, inside feed Janie. Janie will retreat now. Back to McKenna. Find Tal. Tal, swing it to Henry. Into the right corner. Kroll. Kroll back into the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin to Jade. Jade, ball fake there for Jadelyn Kroll. Kick it to Runke. Open three for McKenna. That one off back. And rebound. Allie Henry high pointed that one. Get it back to Kroll. Heat check for Jade Kroll. Comes back negative. Rebound. Collected in that right corner by 35. She'll initiate against Runke. Pound the drum, 35. Cut off by Henry. Get it back to 12. She'll pull up and bomb it off back iron. That one tipped. Henry in pursuit collides with number 12 out in space. And it's going to be a foul against Allie. .12 on the inbound. She's okay, it looks like. Technical foul assessed against the RIBC. I don't know why. But that official over there had enough. Two points for the 48ers. Or no, two shots for Jade Kroll, I'm sorry. Front end good for Jadelyn. It's a 10-point lead for Team 1848. Second free throw money. And possession with 6:03 to go. Get it, Kroll. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman will take it across midcourt. Back to Clara. Clara, lob it into the corner. Destiny now. Webster attacking right side. Des on that release point wide there, and she is going to draw the foul. Great job by Destiny Webster with 5:47 to go. Front end pure for Des. 48ers lead it by 12. 13, I'm 12. My math, as you know, is atrocious. Second free throw, money. It's a 13-point lead, 5:47 to play. Get it into zero. Zero approaching midcourt, fired across at 12. 12 down to the baseline, step back corner three, big shot there, off back iron. Kroll able to track it down. Jadelyn, fire it to Clara, and that one knocked out of bounds by Rhode Island. .534 to go. Clara Hoffman back to Jade Kroll. Hoffman left corner, three ball for Clara. Buried Clara Hoffman cashes it from that left pocket, and the 48ers lead it 53-37. Lob that across to number 12. Into the corner, 14, ball fake. And that's thrown away. Jade Kroll gonna chase it down on the other end. Up with the right hand and good. 48ers with an 18-point lead, 5:07 to play. RIBC at midcourt. And Taylor able to get inside leverage on that one. Knocks it away down to Jadelyn. Ball fake there for Kroll to Hoffman, top of the key. That one taken away by zero to the other end and up and no good. That's why you keep running, 48ers. 16-point game, 55-39. 4:42 to play. Kick of the Kroll. Jade. Back to Kroll. Jadelyn working top of the key, singing it across Clara Hoffman. Amira Taylor put on the deck to Destiny. Now 4:20 to go in this one. Leading in is Clara Hoffman. What a play by Jade Kroll off her backside, tapping it out to her teammate in the corner. They're gonna say she was touching the baseline. .16 lead for the 48ers. Bolchin gonna check back in. 4:15 on the clock. Zero, lob that inside. Taylor with the anticipation, and she is fouled with the retaliatory shove from number 11 after Amira Taylor guessed right on that pass inside and took it away from Rhode Island. 4:07 to play. Sarah Jane at midcourt, working right, find Blackman. Blackman put on the deck, picking her way into the defense, back to Destiny Webster. And we got a timeout from the 48er bench, 3:54 remaining. 55-39 in favor of Team 1848. '48ers have outscored Rhode Island. See me trying to do this math. 25-12 in this second half. .354 remaining here at McCormick Place. It's 48er ball. They lead it 55-39. Get it into Sarah Bolchin. Cheney directing traffic. She works right. Trying to take it away is number 12. Get it to Blackman. Blackman jab step. Now she'll put it on the ground. Cut off there and stripped clean. And down on the ground, tied up now. Directional to the 48ers. Get it into Janey once again. Sarah getting right. And that one off of Sarah, out of bounds. Good defensive play by number 12 there. Pop that back near midcourt. 12 inside feed. 11 has it knocked away from behind straightaway. 35 gonna load up that three ball off front iron. 11 with the rebound, back up, and no good on the putback attempt. She's gonna step the line and shoot 2 free throws. However, 3:15 left. 48ers up 55-39. First free throw falls. 55-40. Second free throw won't go. Taylor with the defensive rebound, get it to Bolchin. 15-point game. Sarah Jane crossing, getting left, find Clara Hoffman. Back in the hands of Sarah Jane. Janey again trying to get left, spinning away from the pressure, find Clara straight away. 3 minutes now on the clock. Kick it across Taylor. Blackman open three. That won't fall. Taylor up on the pogo stick, nearly got that one away from Rhode Island. Back to 35. 2:48 to play. 35 streaking across midcourt. She'll cross, kick it to 0 inside of 10. 10 whistles from adjacent court. Everyone froze for a moment. 35 left elbow pull-up jumper. That one won't go. Rebound. Oh my goodness. I don't know about that one. Inbound play for Rhode Island. Looked like Blackman had beautiful position on that one. 35, shake and bake, trying to get downhill against Janey. They're going to call the foul against Bolton. She got trucked. 42-55 with 2 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. Free throw goes. It's a 12-point lead. Destiny, stop and go, attacking right wing, stepping through, find McKenna. Runke, look off, pass fake. Blackman, great rebound there for Anaya. That's a huge play by Blackman. She'll cross into the lane. Back out Destiny Webster. 2:13 left to play. Destiny, find Clara. Clara, back to Bolchin. Bolchin, ball fake. Find Destiny. Inside feed, Clara Hoffman. Couldn't quite get the angle there on the finish attempt as her momentum carried her to the baseline. 35 attacking, and she has it taken away. Blackman, beautiful interior defense by Anaya Blackman. Up and no good with the left hand. 1:48 to play. 11 will go to the line and shoot 2. Front end is Pierre. It's an 11-point lead. Second free throw falls. 10-point game. 1:48 to play. Kicked that one, Clara Hoffman, left pocket. Fired inside. Late feed to Destiny Webster. Great job by Destiny. Emerging with that one. Kick it to Runke. Runke, ball fake, and she nearly has it taken away. Down low, Tal Hill, ball fake there, up with the right hand, high off the window. That won't fall. Back into the hands of Runke. Runke on that right block. She'll pull it out. Good decision there for McKenna. 1:22 to play. Back to Clara, shake and bake on 35, downhill for Hoffman. She'll draw the whistle. Clara Hoffman, hard work on the right side of the lane, and 48ers aren't in this position if Clara Hoffman's still laying sick in bed right now. Front end pure for Hoffman. It's an 11-point lead. 1:15 to play. Jade Kroll back in for Destiny Webster. Second free throw falls for the West Pier Phantom. Get it to 35, 1:13 to play. Lob that across and nearly taken away. Now it is Jade and Sarah Jane collaborating down the lane. Janey, lob it up to Hoffman. Hoffman up with the right hand and finishes it off the glass. 48ers with a 59-45 lead with 58 seconds to play here. Get it out here, 0-0 on this left wing. Looking inside 35, guarded by Runke. And here comes the double team from behind, back to 0. Across the 12, keep passing it, ladies. Down low, Nat Hill knocks it out of bounds. Right into the hands of some college coach, taking in the game there by the stanchion. 0 on the inbound trigger, straight into 12. 12 straight up against Janey, and that won't go. They're going to call a foul against Sarah Jane Bolton. 44.8 to go. 59-45 is the 48er advantage. First free throw falls. (59-46). Second free throw goes. And it's a 12-point game with 44.8 seconds left on the clock. 48ers with a lead. 48ers will have possession. Get that one into Janey. Janey trucked by number 35. Get that to Jade, and she will get it to Kroll. Top of the key, Jadelyn. Find Clara Hoffman. That one deflected out of bounds by Rhode Island. Clara to Jade. Jade working it at midcourt, back to Janey. And Sarah trying to elude the defense here. Pick it up, step through. She's fouled as she's tossed to the ground. Show of sportsmanship there. 35 going to pick her up. I'll tell you something about Jade's performance here related to number 35. Jade did not take kindly in this game to having her ball misplaced. I'll leave it at that. She clearly came out shooting fire. Down low, 11's going to knock it down and one. 19 seconds to go here. 10-point game. Free throw won't go. Rhode Island puts it back in. It's a 9-point game. Get it into Sarah. Sarah behind her, back up to Henry. And gonna get a foul against Allie Henry. 17.5 seconds to go in a 9-point game. Two free throws. Lead is 8, 17.5 seconds to go. Front end rattles out, that helps. It's gonna keep it a 2-possession game. 48ers have to get a rebound here on a missed free throw. And not going to be an issue. Get that one into Jadelyn. Jadelyn fouled right under the bucket on that right block. No clock. No clock ran there. This person over here trying to conserve that clock. Janey up that far sideline, fired up to Henry. Henry to Kroll. Jadelyn, right wing. She'll spin away from the pressure. Here comes the double team, and she is fouled by 35 with 5.8 seconds to go. 48ers are seemingly going to emerge victorious in the final game of their AAU career. Back to Sarah Jane. Janey playing keep away from number 12 into the far end of the court, and that'll do it. 48ers with the 59-52 hard-fought win against this team from Rhode Island. And the final is kind of secondary. It's so great to see these ladies get a W in their last time on the court together. And then Leaf subsides to Leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so Dawn goes down today. Nothing gold can stay, 48er family. Love you all forever. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.